Hello guys and welcome back to another crypto update. So today we're gonna talk about this DXY chart, this daily chart, the 3 daily chart, the weekly and also the monthly chart. Everything is set to go according to each time frame, going from the daily till the monthly. Everything is in place and in confluence with each other. So let's start with the DXY. As you can see, the DXY, after breaking this falling wedge, we had this consolidation, and right now this month seems that it's going to close, although there's still 12 days from the closing, but it seems that it's pushing above this green channel. And let's dive into the chart. So the XY here on the daily, as you can see, after doing a falling wedge here, has broke out of it and is going again to the upside, possibly even breaking the last high. What we can expect for resistance, we have the 120 value, the last high from here, and also the 165 from here. Of course, 120 is before the 165. Let's dive in the daily chart for Bitcoin. As previously explained, and I've been mentioning this trend line here, this blue line, and this triple top as heavy resistance and possibly going to the downside and breaking this rising wedge. And today we are currently minus 7.58%, but we do not have an exaggerated and high volume like the previous two capitulations here and here. So this tells me that although we are going to the downside, the 19k could be our bottom and do the, let me get the brush, the W pattern I explained in the previous video. Also, when the Bitcoin price will come here, we have two support areas and trend lines to pay attention for. The first one is the 19k, the green box, and the second one is this yellow or orange line, which was previous resistance from the broadening wedge and right now doing the pullback and possibly being supported right there. Also, we have the RSI value that is still going to the oversold area. It's still not there yet, so we have some more room to go to the downside, and this is also in confluence going to the 19k. I expect when we reach the 19k on the daily RSI, we would be on the oversold area. Let's move to the 3-daily chart. On the 3-daily chart, on the RSI, as previously explained on the other video, we have this falling wedge, and we confirmed the 4th time rejection of the Bitcoin price, expecting right now to move to the downside to meet this trend line of the support of the falling wedge. Moving to the weekly, and here comes the heavy part on the weekly. So now I'm gonna give you my worst case scenario and my what I expect will happen. So the worst case scenario I am expecting, but I don't think it will happen, but still as traders we need to pay attention to every aspect. So you can see that the weekly candle right now is engulfing about 3, nearly 4 weeks in a row. So this candle is huge. It's engulfing already 3 weeks in a row. So this shows us that this trend line has been rejecting the price heavily, and when a candle engulfs 1 or 2 or even 3 candles, it shows a change in momentum. So this could shoot us back to the 13k. I see a lot of rejection right now, and this could shoot us to the 13k, could break also the 19k, which was the 2017 high. I don't expect that, and I'm gonna explain that on the monthly, but it could move straight down to here, and at that point, I'm not gonna say for sure, but this trend line is extremely heavy and strong. We can see that we have February 18 resistance here, July 19, August 19, and also August 20th, 2020. So we have 4 resistance areas which right now, if we go down there, should flip as support. But that is my worst case scenario. What I think it will happen, as I explained, I think we will reach the 19K, which was the 2017 high, and at that point you can see that we already had one area on the oversold. I think we will have a bullish divergence right here from the RSI. So we have a low and a higher low, and here a low and maybe the same low here. So that would be a bullish divergence and forming that W pattern I've been talking about. What gives me hope and what gives me confidence that the 19K will hold is the monthly chart. So let's zoom on the monthly chart. So as we explained on the other time frames, the daily, the 3-daily and the weekly, every time frame seems to be in the oversold region. So that tells us that we have limited move to the downside left. Also on the monthly, as previously explained, we have this curved 11-year support and resistance, which we held as support right here. Also these values also always they mention the bottom for the bear market, as you can see. So given that we are at that value, we have this 2017 high as our support, which we held about a few weeks ago. We have the support trend line. We have the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. Those are all in confluence with each other. That tells us on the monthly we have reached the bottom. But as I explained on the other videos, it doesn't mean that we're not gonna have another red candle. But I don't expect this candle to close below the green line. And that comes into place right here at about 19K. So my prediction, or what I think will happen, is, as I told you, let me zoom on the daily. What I think will happen is go to retest this trend line and this area of support, also at that time being oversold, making this W pattern, and that hopefully would be the last leg down for Bitcoin right now, and preparing for the next bull run. So that's it guys, that's what I think. Honestly, see you on the next one. Hope you like this video, like and subscribe.